So hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Ames's Corner. How you all doing out there? So it's just about the end of a really busy day, and I did a time lapse. Everything pretty much went nice and smoothly. Started out working on a Harley-Davidson that needed some rocker cover gaskets, but the gaskets were the wrong ones. And then did some busy work, and then we had that where is it? Way back here. Pontiac Grand Prix. I had to take the whole top of the motor off, and I got you guys in the time lapse right under the hood. We saw that whole thing happen, but I figured I'd take a second to show you some of the neat cars that are here today. So why don't you guys take a look at that time lapse and tell me what you think about that, and we'll take a look at the two classics that rolled in. time lapse. So there goes the 63 Continental going in. We'll take a little look at that if we can get in without the radio causing problems with that. But we got the you guys will really remember clean car. You guys will remember this from the channel before. Why don't I give you guys the whole look here? Yeah, real nice. I'll leave a link down in the description down there to when we did a lot of work in this car last year, year before. I don't even remember. So many cars we work on. Yeah, yeah. Nice and clean, nice and clean. Now you notice, you guys will see, you'll see that fire extinguisher I put in there. We give each one of these old cars a fire extinguisher. Cool little story with that one. This car had actually been parked next to something we called the creamsicle, an old you know what I'm talking about. Truck we used to call the creamsicle, this ratty old tan F-150 beat to crap. But they had this car and that truck next to each other, and that truck caught on fire. And they remembered that I had put the fire extinguisher in this car. They took the fire extinguisher out, saved the truck, probably saved this car which was parked next to it, but old cars need fire extinguishers. Let's, if I can remember how to open the hood. Well, we don't need to look under the hood. Just look at the other video, the old Mustang video I did of this car. You guys will see under the hood. That was a fun little project. 65 Mustang gets a carb of questionable merit. You guys will remember that knockoff Ford carburetor that just leaked gasoline all over the motor on this car. But we got that straightened out and some other stuff straightened out, and nice car out here. But anyways, let's go see if we can see what that Continental looks like, shall we? The proud owners right there. But I'm not going to be able to get too close to it in here because that radio is going pretty loud and I don't like copyright strikes. But yeah, you guys will remember this one from the channel too. I'll leave a link down in the prescription for this one too. But it's nice to see these old cars every year come rolling in for their checkup and doodads and this and that.
They're still running.
Yeah, and they're still running, right? Right. Yeah, nice all original. Never been restored. Kind of needs to be restored, but you know, it's like the Sonnet, like a barn find. They just enjoy it for what it is and the way it is. Well, anyways, guys, I got to get to work. I got to get this van checked out. I got the time lapse still cranking up there on the old time lapse shelf back there, right about there. So, anyways, guys, let me know how that time lapse looked for you guys, and comments, thumbs up, are much appreciated. Until next time. Keep it out of the cabbage.